Chandler. Well, today, thousands of lives will be remembered from the September 11th terrorist attacks on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon. Following the 2001 attack, first responders across the country are highlighted while paying their own respects 23 years later. The 9/11 Morning of Remembrance ceremony is an event right here in the heart of the capital city, recognizing first responders and military service members.
Yeah, our Jordan Markhoff joining us live outside the Columbia Metropolitan Convention Center. And Jordan, it's an emotional day, of course, for so many, but talk about how some of the first responders are being honored this morning.
Good morning to you, Jamal and Ansar, and everyone at home watching us here today. There are so many first responders here from several different agencies, including military officials as well, all just here to pay their respects to those who lost their lives on 9/11/2001. Right now, we are joined by David Pelley, who is a former Marine and also a member of the 9/11 Remembrance Foundation. David, talk about what it means to be a part of something like this here in Columbia.
Yeah, I think it's very important that we remember 9/11, and I think it's important that cities around the country remember. And so for us here in Columbia, it is a wonderful opportunity to come and be involved with others who have sacrificed and, remembering others who have sacrificed. And it's so important because we have the opportunity. We have two beams from the World Trade Center here in Columbia, and that's big in itself. And so when Mr. Dan Hennigan brought those beams here and created this memorial, I think it just spoke of the desire and the need in our community for remembrance of 9/11 and the people who have sacrificed and given their all.
Something that's so unique about the community here in South Carolina, but particularly in Columbia, is there is such a strong military presence here. Talk about what that presence brings to a ceremony like this.
Well, I think in a regular day, we don't see that many military a lot of times in the community. And so having Fort Jackson here, having so many military members here locally that are able to participate in a ceremony like that really kind of brings it home to the community that the military is just a small section of, men and women who have come from that community and served the country. And so having them here for this ceremony just really brings credence to the event itself.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We are going to continue to follow everything that comes with this 14th annual Morning of Remembrance ceremony here in Columbia. So stay tuned to WIS on air, online, and all of our digital platforms for full coverage. Back to you guys in the studio.
Right, Jordan, thank you so much. Again, a prelude for the event starts at 8 o'clock this morning. The full ceremony will follow at 8:40. Now, portions of Lincoln and Senate Street will be blocked off starting at 7 o'clock this morning. It's already blocked off, so it's going to be blocked off until 10 a.m.